Coffee is one of the most popular beverages in the world. People drink it everywhere, from bustling cities to quiet villages. But where did this beloved drink come from? The story of coffee begins with a legend. It takes us back to ancient Ethiopia, where a goat herder named Kaldi noticed something strange. Kaldi's goats were acting unusually energetic. They were practically dancing in the field. He soon discovered they were eating bright red berries from a particular tree. Curious, Kaldi decided to try the berries himself. He felt a surge of energy and alertness. Excited by his discovery, Kaldi shared the berries with monks at a nearby monastery. The monks, initially skeptical, threw the berries into a fire. However, the aroma of the roasting berries was too enticing to ignore. They scooped the beans from the fire, ground them up, and mixed them with hot water, creating the first cup of coffee. The monks were amazed by the drink's stimulating effects, which allowed them to stay awake for their evening prayers. And so, according to legend, coffee was born. Whether the story of Kaldi is entirely true or folklore, it captures the essence of coffee's discovery, a chance encounter with a natural wonder that would change the world. From Ethiopia, coffee spread eastward across the Red Sea to Yemen. This is where coffee cultivation and trade first took root. By the 15th century, coffee had become an integral part of life in Yemen. The port city of Mocha, in particular, became a bustling hub for coffee trading. From Mocha, coffee beans were shipped to destinations across the Arabian Peninsula and beyond. Coffee houses, known as khanes, began to emerge in major cities like Cairo and Mecca. These coffee houses became important social spaces. They were places where people from all walks of life could gather. They would socialize, discuss news and politics, play games and enjoy music and storytelling. Coffee became more than just a drink, it was a social lubricant, fostering a sense of community and intellectual exchange. Coffee's stimulating effects had a significant impact on Islamic society. Muslims, forbidden from consuming alcohol, embraced coffee as a beverage that could enhance focus and concentration. Coffee became a staple in religious settings. It helped worshippers stay alert during evening prayers and late-night Ramadan rituals. However, the rise of coffee wasn't without controversy. Some conservative religious leaders viewed coffee houses with suspicion. They saw them as potential breeding grounds for dissent and unorthodox ideas. There were attempts to ban coffee, declaring it intoxicating and a threat to social order. These bans, however, were short-lived. Coffee's popularity and cultural significance proved too strong to suppress. Section 4. Coffee's arrival in Europe. In the 16th century, coffee made its way to Europe, carried by Venetian traders who had established trade routes with the Ottoman Empire. Initially, coffee was met with mixed reactions. Some Europeans, influenced by their unfamiliarity with the drink, viewed it with suspicion. They called it the bitter invention of Satan and associated it with their Muslim enemies. Despite initial resistance, coffee gradually gained acceptance in Europe. Its exotic appeal and stimulating properties proved alluring. The first European coffee houses opened in Venice and quickly spread to other major cities like London, Paris and Vienna. Coffee houses became centers of social and intellectual life. They were frequented by artists, writers, philosophers and businessmen. Just as they had in the Arab world, coffee houses in Europe became hubs for the exchange of ideas, fostering creativity and debate. Section 5. Coffee in the Americas. Coffee's journey continued westward, reaching the Americas in the 17th century. European colonists brought coffee with them to their new settlements. They cultivated coffee plants in tropical regions that offered suitable climates. Coffee plantations were established throughout Central and South America. The demand for coffee in Europe fueled the transatlantic slave trade. Millions of Africans were forcibly brought to the Americas to work on coffee plantations in brutal conditions. The history of coffee in this period is intertwined with the dark legacy of colonialism and slavery. The immense profits generated by coffee production came at a devastating human cost. Section 6. The modern coffee experience. The 20th and 21st centuries witnessed a dramatic transformation in coffee culture. The rise of instant coffee in the mid-20th century made coffee more accessible and convenient. However, it also led to a decline in the perceived quality and diversity of coffee. The latter part of the 20th century saw a resurgence of interest in specialty coffee. Companies like Starbucks emerged, offering a wider selection of coffee beans and brewing methods. The specialty coffee movement emphasized the origin, flavor profiles, and ethical sourcing of coffee beans. This shift reflected a growing appreciation for coffee as an artisanal product rather than just a quick caffeine fix. Today, coffee is a global commodity enjoyed by billions of people worldwide. From its humble origins in Ethiopia to its ubiquitous presence in modern life, coffee has come a long way. Its journey is a testament to human curiosity, ingenuity, and our enduring fascination with this beloved beverage. So the next time you savor a cup of coffee, take a moment to appreciate its rich history and the countless hands that have played a role in bringing it to your cup.